I mean, I've been saying it everywhere. Confidence. I've always been confident in the post, and I felt like with our season or anything, just if I get the ball in the paint, I'm going to be the best guy, and no one stop me. But recently with COVID and stuff, I've been able to work a lot more personally on my shot, and I mean, I'm catching the ball anywhere on the court, and just feel like I can do anything anywhere. I mean, just skyrocketed with the confidence on the court. Uh, I mean, honestly, I think everything can improve. I don't want to short sell myself. I still think I'm a great player, but I mean, the way that the Zags are playing right now, I want to keep elevating in everything. I don't think I want to settle in any category, and I just want to keep being the best player I can be and ready for Mark Few when I get there. Um, just my ability to play my game. I mean, I've always started. I mean, like my freshman year, I was terrified to put the ball on the court. I mean, I wouldn't dribble the ball more than twice, and that'd only be for a spin move. So seeing the player I went from there to now, where I'm willing to, I'll even take the ball up the court if time comes for it. Like my ability to play the game the way I know how to play it and do what I know I need to do. Um, I don't want to say underrated because I've gotten attention everywhere. I mean, I'm not like, I don't think I'm super well known, but I mean, I'm not super big about rankings or anything. I mean, I think when people see me play, part of the thing I love is that not a lot of people know about me. So when I go out to somewhere and they're like, "Whoa, who's number 20 on that team?" or "Who's that?" Like, people take notice and people start taking notice. So I think I'm not super worried about being noticed. I mean, people will know. People know once I get where I'm going. Um, I mean, I think rankings are important. I know part of it. I have a couple guys I know that I want to beat them. I want to be, I want to be number one. I think they're good for competition. Pushes a lot of guys who that might be all they push for. But I mean, rankings aren't super important to me just because I know like a lot of it's spotlight and stuff like that. And I haven't always had the opportunity to be in the spotlight, but I'm gifted with what I was given, and I've gotten the attention I needed to get to Gonzaga and all that other stuff. So yeah. Honestly, I just want to almost seem like a different player when I touch the court. I know in our league or whatever, it's always worry about KP or whatever. And no one, I hit 0 threes last season. I think Manny actually has the number if he wants to share that. But I was over a decent amount of 3 pointers, and I mean I'm shooting with confidence now, and I want people to see me on the 3 point line, but oh, let them shoot, and they just hit 3 or 4 of them in their face and make them respect me on that perimeter. Geez, there's a lot of things that says. If I just say one thing though, I'd almost say focus. That just kind of rounds up everything he says. I mean, there are times where I'm tired or whatever. I've been working. It might be like our fourth session of the week or whatever, and I'm tired. But he'll say, "Hey, you need to just focus. You need to tighten up. You need to go a little faster. You need, he knows the way I shoot." And when I start getting lackadaisical just because of my body being tired, he's there to snap me back into focus and let me like correct those little things that are affecting my shot. I mean, that was awesome. Playing with Paulo and all them. I've always heard of Paulo. I think everyone's heard of Paulo. But for a while, all I knew him as when we talk about rankings, all I knew him was he was the guy that was above me in Washington. He was just ranked above me. I always wanted to be like, maybe I'll pass him, but no, playing with him, he's a different type of player than me. He's earned everything that he's gotten. Even when we had Nolan and all these other high level guys, I mean, we were a good squad. That's awesome to go and play those higher level competitions, and even playing different roles, especially like with the Rotary. I feel like I'm definitely more of a defensive guy. I have to work a lot more on. I don't have to worry about getting the ball and be the guy that has to score every time. I can get the ball and kick it out or whatever and just go work on the defensive end. So it's awesome to just see how my game changes and how I'm able to adapt with higher level players like I will be seeing in college. Oh yeah, of course. I'm excited. I'm excited. I really hope. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Suggs will be one and done, but it'd be awesome to play with Suggs. I know we just got Hunter, so I mean, we'll have a fill in if Suggs end up going. But I just think it's awesome seeing the motor they play with. I'm actually low-key looking at the highlights of the game right now. Sorry. No, it's awesome watching them play. I wish I was out there. I'm honestly a little jealous of my friend Ben Gregg. He was lucky enough to be up there and go be with the guys up there early. So I mean that's probably a little bit of jealousy with all of it, but I'm super excited and I can't wait to be part of the program. I know. I mean, looking at them play, I know they love running the floor or whatever, and I mean that's part of the thing I've always been known for is my motor and being able to run and push through that tiredness and be athletic. So I think I'll blend in really well with that. An example like Brandon Clark or whatever, I've been compared a lot to him, and hopefully I can try and fill a similar role to him. Uh, I think they're all just a really closely knit group or whatever. I mean, even when I took my official visit, I could see how close everyone was to each other. Drew Timmy ended up showing me around and stuff like that. And I think I've heard Kispert say it. They play for each other. You know, I don't think there's one selfish guy on the court. I'll see times Timmy will have the ball in the post and he'll kick it out. Everyone kicks it out. Everyone plays for everyone. It's a team game and they play it really well. I mean, everyone hopes to start. I'm not super sure what that's going to look like depending on who stays or who goes. But I mean, I hope to just make an impact every time I get in, even if it's the last 2 minutes of a game. And maybe not offensively, but be the guy that goes for that super high up late block or whatever within the last 2 minutes of the game and just show my energy and intensity and hopefully earn my spot. I mean, I think every Zag fan is hoping for Chet to come on over and I mean, that's no secret. Everyone wants them, and so that'd be awesome. I know we already have a dominant team, and again, depending on who leaves or who not, but I think that would be a pretty damn solid team as well. I think really well. I played with Chet a little bit at USA, and I mean, he's just an animal. He can play both sides of he can play inside and outside, and so I just think that'd be really nice to have that dynamic of being able to either switching back and forth, keep the defense on their toes, not knowing exactly, have to switch guys around maybe where they don't want them and get the mismatch. Right now, I'm just going in for my business major. Haven't thought too much about it. I mean, that's always subject to change. Right now, I've just always been focusing on basketball, and maybe I'll focus a lot more on school once I get up there. I mean, they have a great educational program, and it'll help me be able to see the future of basketball isn't in my future. I mean, I think everyone wants to go. Everyone wants to go pro. Everyone wants to go into the NBA. I mean, if we're thinking a little bit less, I love the game of basketball, and I've grown to love it. I'd like to stick around, even if it's not being a pro player. Maybe playing around athletes, maybe being a coach somewhere, but just somehow always having a part of basketball. I would hate to have it be such a majority of my life. I mean, I've been playing it for 18 years, damn near, and so I just would like to maybe share the knowledge I've gained and always stay around the game and use that. Whew, oh gosh. One thing that really gets on my gears is really obvious questions. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it, but like if someone asks me something that's just like right in front of their face, drives me crazy because I have a really close friend that just does that all the time, and I get on him sometimes. I feel bad, but yeah. Oh, I'm not really smart with my money. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably, probably my Xbox. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I'm not on the court and I'm all beat up. I'm at home playing Xbox, so that might come down to that. Um, geez, I've been playing Halo classics like Halo. My friends have been trying to get me to play Minecraft, even though I haven't played that game in forever. The real variety. I'm a real people's kind of guy, so whatever my friends want to migrate to is normally what I stick to. Oh,
Oh, we know.
Panda Express, baby. Anything at Panda. We've been trying to say Panda All American for a while now. I love Panda. I mean, I think there was a point I was getting it every day after school, but I've been trying to maybe see somehow if I can get a sponsorship. Not kidding, but no, it's also a little inside joke we have with Manny. I mean, I probably have like $60 worth of Panda Express gift cards on me right now because of my birthday and everything. So I like it a decent amount. Oh yeah, I mean, my mom's always been a big part of my life, and she got really sick a couple years ago, and so that changed my family dynamic a lot. It was just me, my brother, and my dad, and I don't have the best relationship with my dad, so mostly just felt like me and my brother. He was gone all the time, and so I went from seeing my mom every day and her being I'm kind of a mama's boy, so seeing my mom every day and just not having her here for about a year just because she was in the hospital and her coming back and she has limited mobility because of being paralyzed. It's brought us all really closer. Me and my brother, I feel like I've really matured from that. I love my brother. I mean, he was my best friend growing up. I mean, I didn't need to go outside to the neighbor kids because I had my younger brother that always play with me. So I mean, my family's always been close, and because of unfortunate circumstances with my mom, I mean, it sucks, but we've gotten even closer with it. And I mean, I love my family. There's no secret about that. Kyron, how old are you? I don't remember. 16. There you go. No, he does not. He's a big gamer though. Probably Kyron. I mean, he has a lot more free time. He's not going out to those early morning workouts like I am. So he's pent up in his room just grinding. Yeah, it has been really intense. So, I mean, a lot of things, even like hearing from Gonzaga when during my recruitment was always just keep your circle small. You know, there's a lot of people that want to have a piece of what you're getting, and so I mean, no one wants that. I mean, a bunch of the people that I'm really close with, I've had way before any of my basketball blow-ups. I mean, my two closest friends have known me since fifth grade or whatever. You know, I don't feel like they're friends with me because of basketball. I don't feel like I only got their attention for that. So I mean, keeping my circle small I feel like it's been really great for me. I don't have to worry about, people being fake or whatever. And it's really nice. Ooh, that's a really tough one. Besides family members and coaches, who do I look up to? Honestly, I'm not even really sure if I can answer that. I mean, because for a bunch of my life has just been with my family and coaches, and I've always looked up to. I mean, like Coach Manny, for example. I know this is totally just negating the question, but my dad is not really my favorite person or whatever, and he's was a real deterrent for basketball for me. I was a point where I almost quit playing basketball because my dad was so hard on me, and he didn't make it fun. And so I mean, playing high school or whatever, Coach Manny's part of the reason I love basketball now. He's exciting. He's one of the younger guys. He almost feels like a player on the player as a coach or whatever. You can joke around jokes you maybe wouldn't make with some older guys, but I mean, that's really hard. I mean, family and coaches have been really what have got me where I am, and they're honestly the people I look up to. So I'm not sure if I can really answer that. A lot of energy, baby. I love the energy the Zags play with. I love the excitement of the fans and all that. I want to try and capture that. I want to try and be one of those energy guys that's running up and down the floor and doesn't seem like he never give up. That's one thing I'll make sure I'm a part of. I mean, if I'm missing buckets or a defender gets by me, I'm making sure on the next play I'm busting 100%. I'm going to make something happen.